Lance Donahoe wasn't going to be part of this story until it landed on his doorstep.
When something kind of falls in your lap, it's hard to ignore. This message landed in my yard for some reason. I didn't know what, but I certainly was curious.
It happened a few weeks ago when out of the sky, a balloon floated through the trees.
Found it right here.
Lance, a business coach and trainer, was on his way out the door when he found it.
Walked over and found a note covered in dew and read it, and was immediately realized what I had in my hand was a very special message.
The note was signed by two little girls who lived just 4 miles away in Bedford.
It's okay.
7-year-old Gypsy Reddick
Yeah.
and 6-year-old Story Reddick.
Sissy, it's time for bed.
They're sisters, and although they intended on someone receiving their balloon, that yard was not the destination.
We saw it going down. It didn't go up to heaven.
The girls meant that balloon for their daddy in heaven. Skylar Reddick died in 2017, the result of a car accident nearly 10 years earlier.
I just love him a lot.
And the girls
Me too.
have sent him notes on his birthday each year since. On this balloon, Story wrote, "Dear Dad, we want to go up with you. We miss you so much." And Gypsy's note read, "Dear Daddy, I miss you so much. Please watch over me and everyone in the family."
A note to Daddy. Yeah.
More than anything, the girls wanted their dad to know he's still very much on their hearts.
That's coming super slow. We're still thinking about him. And that we love him and miss him.
Perhaps a sign that he was listening. When they released that balloon, the letter S, Skylar's initial, was in the clouds.
He was caring and loving, and he loved being a dad.
If his daughters needed something, Skylar was the type of dad who would do anything to be there for them, especially now.
I know. Wait.
A couple months ago,
I know.
Story started having seizures.
I know, baby.
And this year, on her dad's birthday, the day after they released that balloon, she was admitted here at Cook Children's Hospital in Fort Worth. Story has spent weeks being poked, prodded, and examined. The medical bills alone are overwhelming, and doctors still don't know what's wrong. But they are certain it's a form of epilepsy. And it was during that recent visit to Cook Children's in Fort Worth that Lance Donahoe found that balloon. Lance, who has 2 children of his own, posted about it on Facebook.
I felt somewhat responsible. This balloon landed in my yard.
Within hours, it had been shared more than 100 times.
They kept asking, how can we help? It was suggested to start a GoFundMe page.
In just a few days, Lance and his friends on Facebook raised more than $3,000 for these girls. They're also working to provide Story with an epileptic service dog.
There we go.
All of it possible thanks to a father who answered their prayer.
I think we all have an opportunity every day to be the answer to somebody's prayer.
So this is her dress.
When Lance found that balloon,
We're gonna put this container up.
these sisters figured it had gotten off course.
Okay.
But now they're convinced
Fast and tight.
it may have landed in his yard, but they got an answer from above.
I'd have to say it was definitely their dad looking over them. There's no doubt in my mind.
It feels good to know that he's seeing us and knowing what we're saying to him.
And because of that guardian angel, they now have a piece of heaven on earth.
Do this, Gypsy.
John Giggy, Channel 8 News.